Hi guys, Athena's here and I am doing your weekly medicine card reading for the week of April 12th through the 18th. And so here we go. If you'd like a personal reading, contact me at athenas-body.com. Let's see what they have for us for the week. So far, my gosh, they have really wanted to tell us stuff. So we'll see if this week is the same. What do they have to say? Okay, do a little prayer to get us started. Enlighten, love, and truth. Enlighten, love, and truth come to this read. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? All right, let's get to it. Okay, so our past was the lizard, which is dreaming. Our present is the beaver, which is the doer. And our future that we haven't seen is the otter, which is female energy. Wow, we talk about the divine feminine coming into power. And so that otter, I am curious what it has to tell us. So in the past, okay, we were dreaming and we were manifesting and we were looking at like, what, from here, where do we go? And what do I want from my life? And dreaming and sleeping and being lazy are different things. Dreaming is actually work. It is a place of creation. It is a place of manifesting. And so over this time, we've been so isolated, a lot of us. And, plenty of time to kind of pull in and what am I about and who am I? And so dreaming into the future. The difference between dreaming and sleeping also in Native American folklore is that when you're dreaming, you are like tapping into the future. You are touching what you would like to see. And we all know how powerful it is to dream and make stuff happen. So, but we didn't see much come to fruition. I mean, my God, could dream till the cows come home. And it was like, well, when's this gonna come into our physicality? And I think we're gonna start seeing that now. So we were dreaming, we were thinking about what we want, we were looking at manifesting, like where do we go from here? Who am I? Changing identity a bit. And then the beaver, which is doing. The beaver is a doer, okay? So the beaver, it's come up in past readings, like wants to do. It builds its home. It gets its foundation ready, and we're being asked to do that. This is in our current. So we want to make sure that anything that we were dreaming, trying to, get manifested for ourselves, and all these moon cycles that have come, it was like, I want this, I want that. And you put in your wish list, right? Through your dreaming. Now you have to do it. We've had a lot of action cards come up. It's like Aries season. So, you are to do, you are to make that happen. And beaver's no different. Like, what are the steps that you need to take to do that, to do it? So, oh my gosh, how exciting. After all this, like a year, I would say, of re-identifying ourselves and manifesting and dreaming. And we had time to dream. I mean, if you weren't permitted to go out and do things and, I mean, this really worked to your advantage. You had a lot of time to dream and start manifesting what you really want, and now you're being asked to do it. Like, what are the steps? Get to it. Make it happen. Our future is otter, and this is female energy. Oh, and we talk about like feminine, the divine feminine is going to come back and rule the planet and everything. Gosh, I sure am looking forward to that, and I hope you are too. Divine feminine. So the otter will take care of its young, it's playful. It's all of those cute things that we think of with female energy that, I take care of my babies, and I'm adorable and playful and youthful. But the opposite of this is gossip, backbiting, backstabbing. Think of those are the negative things about the female energy. So we're going to have to watch out for this because people will get jealous. As you dreamed and you pulled away from this matrix and you were like, I could do better for myself than this, and thank God that you did, and you said, I'm going to start doing those things, and what are those steps to get me to that place? Now we have maybe some conflict, okay? I love the female energy when it is in its balanced form. Balanced form would be the key here. And so when the otter is balanced, she's beautiful and sleek and just gorgeous. However, the reverse of this position is also, like I said, the gossip, the backbiting, right? The manipulation, okay? And I think we're going to have to be careful. Like, this is not a journey where you get to the end, even though we're tired and we feel like, where's the end of this? Be careful of this, okay? This could be going on in your workplace, in your home life, in your friendships, okay? So we're going to be on the lookout. This is the future is more of a predictive kind of card, and it's letting you know, be careful. I'd like to say this is only the good stuff about divine feminine energy, but I'm getting the feeling that this is more the gossip, backbiting, and be careful, okay? Just need to be careful. Be careful about giving information to people that they can use against you and, that kind of thing. This has not unfolded yet, so we'll see where that leads. The set of lessons that we are going through right now is the raccoon. The raccoon is a generous protector. The raccoon, they're like little bandits. Like, they'll come steal your garbage can, but they travel at least in pairs, usually in groups, okay? And so they might take something, and they always have, this is curious, they also have a lookout that watches the outside and notifies them if something's coming. So whoever's stealing the garbage can make a run for it, or they all make a run for it. So funny that is like their energy, is they're gonna kind of take your stuff, little banditos, okay? But once they get those resources and once they have what they need, they gladly share. Not only do they share with the lookout who is looking out for them, they will share with others. They may come and grab it all up or whatever, but then they're going to share with you. Let's see if people are going to share with us, okay? If they've come and been a bandit or whatever, now it's their turn to share. The other thing is for you to share, okay, bandito. So it's time for you to be a protector. It's time for you to look at like people that need your protection. And, you know, we've been so much into like we have to take care of ourselves, okay? And maybe, you know, that doesn't resonate, that you have to go maybe protect others. But we are a collective. And if you leave a man behind, then we're all behind. And for some reason, people have not caught on to this. This is a reminder that it's like protect people that maybe couldn't go get that garbage can on their own, right? I mean, you were brave and brazen enough to go get that. Now it is time to protect. It is time to share that. We'll see how that works out. Oof. The lessons that we just learned is the eagle. This is the number one card in this deck. This is a card of mastery. Now, in Native American tradition, the eagle feather is highly coveted. The eagle is highly coveted. The eagle is a being that flies high and gets a bird's eye view of the lower matrix, the lower garbage that's going on. The eagle gets to do that, and it earned its place to do that, okay? And I'm sensing that with all the hard work you guys have done, you've earned your place to do that too. The eagle also has gone through many initiations, lots of pain, and has mastered it, came out the other end, came out to be divine, magical, okay? Creative. That's the good part of the feminine, right? I think that we have worked really, really hard. And I do feel like the gifts that have been promised are coming. If you were in a place of mastery, then you were able to move on. You were able to move and see above the nonsense and the garbage. And I really feel like a lot of us have earned our place here. What is working for us is leadership. What is working against us is scrutiny. The mountain lion is in a place of leadership, okay? This is where we start to take our place and like, well, I'm not going to do this old way. I want to come into this positive, wonderful female leadership. Right there for the taking, you guys. If you want to start a new world, we keep talking about there's a new world and it's right around the corner. And well, who's going to make that happen, right? Do you just sit on your porch and wait for that to happen? Do you just like, oh, well, I'm sure other people will do that for me? No. You will be a leader. And you will have to be a doer to make that happen. Get out of your comfort zone and make that happen. Love this. I mean, boy, have we earned this card. The number one card in the deck, okay? So this is many lifetimes of initiation, not just this lifetime, okay? You've been here many lifetimes and have worked really hard to get to this point. And I feel like we've reached that. We're here now. We're here. Time to do it and get on with things. The thing that's working against us is the mouse. Scrutiny, being critical, all those little details, right? Doesn't look like it used to. I don't know if I can go on. How can I be a leader when this is not perfect? It's not the way it used to be, right? We have to be careful, okay? We are to discern, and we are definitely to be particular moving on with the energy that we are now realizing that we encompass, that we have, that is ours. This great feminine, creative life force energy. But if we get too much into this is a Virgo card, if we get too much into those details and get critical, and this doesn't look like it used to, I don't know if I can operate if it's not going to be the way I'm used to operating. I don't know if this living room is as clean as I need it to be. My laundry used to always be done every 2 days, and now I have to wait every 4 days. I mean, you got to get over this stuff, right? The other thing about this is not scrutinizing close enough. What is being rolled out to you? If this were on the opposite, contrary side, then are you not paying attention enough to what's like right under your nose? Look at him, he's sniffing. He's sniffing intently. Every little morsel, every little thing that comes into his path, he is scrutinizing. And this is working against us. So we are either unaware and not scrutinizing close enough, or too much. Too much based on old stuff, and I need it to look a certain way. It's never going to look that way again, okay? It's not. And then there are some of us that it's like a bunch of information's being rolled out to you, and you just accept it and don't scrutinize. You don't pay attention. What are the details? Is that true for you? Does it feel right for you? I don't know. This, moving into the future, is a very intuitive card. Okay? Female energy, intuition. Look how beautiful and sleek she is, though. We could all hope to be this gorgeous, sleek, playful, and move through our lives that way. But we may have to pay attention to what's going on, or we may have to let go of those little details that it's like, well, this isn't like how I'm used to. It's not going to be. It's not. I think that we got into a place that we were asked to manifest and dream. We were isolated. My gosh, what else are you going to do to be productive? But dream. Tap into the future. What does that look like for me? This isn't working for me. I need to really pay attention to where I'm going. Now I need to make it happen and do it. Put the steps in. Build that dam. Do that thing. Do it. Make those changes, right? We're scared though. We're scared because we scrutinize and, oh, this doesn't look familiar. I don't like it. It doesn't smell the same. Look at him smelling like that. My God. Of course, it's not going to smell the same. It's not the same. We're going into an area that we've never been in before, okay? All the while being asked to be a protector of others. And as their world starts to fall apart, because maybe they don't do enough of this, they're here, they don't scrutinize what's being sold to them, right? Now you're going to have to be that bandit that's like, well, I got the goods and I'm here for you, and I'll let you know that This is not good, okay? I mean, we've done our best, but we cannot hang on to the way things are. And I will be protective of you. A lot of people don't want to take these points of leadership, okay? Because they still feel uncomfortable. I understand this. You know, I don't feel comfortable either. Nothing is recognizable. That doesn't mean we don't move on, okay? We move on and we are a doer. Be a doer. Be a doer. There is no way around that. So we dreamed, we manifested, we went and touched the future. We nipped at that future and said, I can see where this could be amazing. Very hard now to put it in physical. We need to put it into the physical and make that happen. And we need divine feminine energy to move forward. Not the gossipy, not the backbiting, not the tell on your neighbor, not the I'm in your business, and this kind of judgmental stuff that females do. No, the beautiful, sleek, healing energy that a female, only female energy can provide. You be a male that taps into your female energy, and a lot of you have it. You have it with no problem. Even if you're not physically female, you understand this energy. To be that protector, to start protecting our new groups and who we are and who we're becoming, okay? And be the bandit if you need to get those resources and say, I got them, let's go, and be the leader. Be the leader. This is working for us. A lot of us want to start groups, be of leadership, be of service. Isn't this interesting? We've been put through so much, and yet we still want to be a leader, a protector. They cannot take us down, man. They cannot take us down. This is who we really, really are. Just have to get that going, right? Reaching out, and a lot of us are on platforms and groups and things. Start making that happen. Quit talking about it, because we're done dreaming about it. It's time to do it now. Dream of this utopia, and we're all gonna get along, and we're all gonna have this, and we're all gonna be free, and okay, that's all well and good. Take the steps to do it. Who's doing it, okay? And look into who is doing it. We have certainly earned it. We have mastered so much this year. All of our dark side we had to take a look at. We had to take a look at other people's dark side. Ugh, that was gross. I mean, tell me that was comfortable. It was not comfortable. This is a place of mastery, initiation. I mean, to hold the eagle feather is a place of mastery. This is the place that all the teachers before us, they reside here. They reside here all the time. And we already reached it. We just don't see it in the physical because we're busy scrutinizing. This doesn't look right. This doesn't look like it used to. Look at him smelling. I don't recognize this. I don't know how to operate like this. You know, I'm talking like a little mouse would talk, right? So be careful. I mean, it's working against you. It's not going to look or smell or whatever the way it used to. And whatever you were taught, you got to let that go, okay? Let it go. Let it go. Let's get to this great, creative, positive, feminine energy. So sleek. Look at, she's gorgeous. My God. Take your place of leadership too. Leadership, and a group can have more than one leader. You know, we're used to a hierarchy, top-down kind of structure. That doesn't mean we have to create that again. We can do something that works for us. It's like a council of leaders, or whoever seems to have the most wisdom is maybe a leader, but you're all leaders. You're all leaders. Can't be looking for like who's going to lead us. That would be you. You are leading us. We are leading us. Okay? We already dreamt it. We did. We dreamt it. We already have manifested this utopia, this way that we want to be. And in the physical realm, this takes work, baby. This takes work. Beaver is a worker, okay? They don't sit on the sidelines and go, well, I hope those other people take their place of leadership and I'll just follow this group. You are a leader. You will be creating that for yourself. Every voice heard, every voice considered. I think we're getting to a place that we can achieve this. We can achieve this if we're scrutinizing past false information, past the nonsense, and not over scrutinizing anything new coming our way. You know, we were asked in last week's reading to be curious, to be simple that way. Be careful that you're putting too many line items on the deal. You're putting too many, like, I need it to be this way and that way. It may not be that way. That doesn't mean that it isn't working towards something really, really beautiful. Really beautiful. This is, you gotta buckle in. You gotta, really take a look at who you are and who you've surrounded yourself with. I know that most of us during this time of being isolated, definitely were dreaming of something better. What would it look like if it's better than this? We're all heard and we're all free and we all get to do these wonderful things and be artistic and be creative and be this beauty right here. Boy, she's beautiful. So this is a lot of work for us, guys. I mean, I think we've turned a corner. It's a beautiful thing. Need to be careful about what we're not seeing and what we're just scrutinizing too much. If it doesn't look like the old way, it's not going to look like the old way. Stop hanging on to that. And then definitely don't hang on to the old way. Don't look at that, okay? Both ways. So I hope this resonates with you. I will see you next week. And write to me. Let me know what you think of this. We have to start moving on into this beautiful energy. The intense stuff is here, and I think it's going to be here for the next few years, but we can definitely start to build stuff, be our own protective units. What, you want the government to protect you? Jesus, how's that worked for you so far? We're going to have our own protective way of doing that. We are going to be our own leadership. We went through all the initiation, all the dark night of the soul, all of the work. And this is intense, man. Because if this card comes up and says that you've already accomplished this, oh my God, you just got a free pass to move into this beautiful, creative space. Don't get lost in this. Over scrutinizing, or you don't pay attention enough and scrutinize what's coming your way. Gotta discern. All right. I love you. I will see you next week. Write to me. Let me know how this resonated with you, and I will see you soon.